Sup guys, Clemens here, bringing you a little video about My Hero Academia. You see, it's my favorite anime yet, and I think it's a masterpiece. But there's one thing that bothers me. The neglected Class 1B. Yeah, I know they are more like supporting characters to the story and were not shown that often. But I think there is so much potential in their character plots. And since season 3, the anime tries to integrate them more into the series. That's why, in this video, I'd like to give you a closer understanding of all the previously known students of 1B with their quirks. To do this, I will classify the students in the cavalry battle teams of the Sport Festival arc. The first team is the Team Rin. The members are Hiryu Rin and Jirota Shishida. Hiryu Rin's quirk is called Scales. With it, he can form scales on his skin. I personally think that it could be a transformation quirk type hardening, because scales are normally harder than ordinary human skin. Jirota Shishida has the Beast quirk. It offers the power to turn into a gigantic titan and climb up walls. Basically, it increases his strength, so it would get a usage in one-on-one fistfights or lifting heavy objects on a rescue mission. The next team is called Team Kyodai. The students who form it are Yui Kyodai, Kojiro Bondo and Manga Fukutoshin. The quirk of Yui Kyodai is named Size. She can control her size, that includes shrinking and growing. But Yui can only make herself shrink at least half of Bondo's size. She reminds me a little bit of Mountain Lady. It also seems that there are limits for a quirk function, like the shrinking, but it's still unclear. Kojiro Bondo's quirk is Semidin. It allows him to spray glue-like liquid from the holes of his head. This liquid hardens very fast and can be used to trap people. The team's last member is Manga Fukutoshin, with his quirk Comic. Well, it isn't revealed yet what it does. I imagine that he can create comic text boxes that have matching effects with the text in them. For example, he writes boom. This would be similar to a bomb. One of the bigger teams is Team Monoma. It contains the students Nito Monoma, Kosei Tsubaraba, Sen Kaibara and Shihei Kuruuuuuuuuu. The best known person of Class 1B, Nito Monoma alias Phantom Thief, has a quirk Copy. This gives him the ability to copy the quirks of other people. He can copy as many as he wants, but Nito can only use one quirk at a time. The copied quirk can be used 5 minutes long. After that, he can't copy it again. Kosei Tsubaraba's quirk is called Solid Air. With the help of it, he can solidify air to form walls, spheres or platforms. The size of those depends on his lung capacity. At first glance, this may seem like a very strong quirk, but the solid air he creates is as easy to break as glass, because you can see that Bakugo breaks it with just his bare fist. The quirk of Sen Kaibara is named Swiveling. It's unknown what this quirk does. Probably it's classified as a transformation quirk. Maybe he is able to spin his body parts, for example to free himself from the force of villains, or he can spin them so fast that he's immune to projectiles. Shihei Kuruuuuuuuu has a black quirk. The effect of it is also unknown. It's just turning his skin pitch black. Perhaps he can suck in objects through his skin like a black hole and eject them whenever he wants to. Another big team is named Team Kendall. The team members are Itsuka Kendall, Reiko Yanagi, Kinoko Komori and Setsuna Tokage. Itsuka Kendall alias Battle Fist's quirk is called Large Fists. She has the ability to enlarge her hands. This could be good for both offense and defense. The quirk of Reiko Yanagi is Poltergeist. There is nothing known about this quirk, but it is to assume that she can take over other bodies and thus possibly their quirks. Kinoko Komori's quirk is named Mushroom. Like many others from Class 1B, there is no information about this quirk. I'd like to imagine that she can produce and spread spores, which can send enemies to sleep or paralyze them. The last member is Setsuna Tokage, with a quirk are taught to me. The series shows nothing about a quirk, but by the name of it, she probably can cut off and grow back her limbs like a lizard. The penultimate and one of the smallest teams is Team Kamakiri. There are just 2 students in this team, Togaru Kamakiri and Pony Tsunutori. Togaru Kamakiri's quirk's name is Sharp Blade. I assume, due to his appearance, it's a transformation quirk. He kinda reminds me of an ant, so I guess he uses his claws as a weapon and also spit acid or something. His team partner and Class 1B foreign student from America is Pony Tsunutori. She has a quirk horn cannon. Again, nothing specific is known about her quirk, but judging by her look and appearance in the cavalry battle, she has the same strength as a horse. In addition, she can combine it with her horns to perform ramming attacks, for example. Last but definitely not least, Team Tetsu Tetsu, consisting of Tetsu Tetsu, Tetsu Tetsu, Juzo Honenuki, Josetsu Awase and Ibara Shiozaki. Tetsu 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 Tetsu, alias Real Steel's quirk is Steel. It allows him to turn his body into steel, which gives him a great defense, and also it increases the strength of his unarmed attacks. According to the anime, he can enhance the hardness of his steel by eating ferrous food. Juzo Honenuki's quirk is called Softness. It gives him the power to manipulate the ground to easily create quicksand around himself. Josetsu Awase has the Wild quirk. With the help of it, he can fuse objects together at the atomic level. However, the quirk won't work unless he touches both objects. The last student is Ibara Shiozaki, alias Maria. Her quirk is named Vines. It gives her the ability to grow vines on her head, which she can extend, attack and grab with. The last student of Class 1B is Nirengeki Shoda. His quirk is named Twin Impact. There is nothing known about this quirk. Maybe he can create a strong attack if he puts his 2 fists together and then punch someone. This was all of Class 1B we know at the time. Like and subscribe if you want. See you next time. Stay kuru.